Court in Pietermaritzburg has given the green light for the coronation of Prince Misuzulu KaZwelithini. The court had dealt with 3 applications brought on by the late King Goodwill Zwelithini's first wife, her daughters and the late King's brother. It's all very complicated. Well, Judge Madondo handing down his ruling on Wednesday. So what was the ruling? Here's the details with Lethiwe Mdluli.
The separate applications brought by the late King Goodwill Zwelithini's first wife, Queen Dlamini Zulu, and the late King's brother, Prince Misuzulu, have been dismissed by the court with costs. The royal family occupied the public benches. Queen Sibongile had claimed half of the late King's estate.
It is not clear from the application as to what type of estate the applicant Queen lays her 50% claim. Regard being had to the fact that the estate of the royal household is divided into 5 categories. That she is entitled to 50% of the estate is a proprietary consequence of her marriage in common of property, and the law is clear on the subject.
While his brother had sought to halt the coronation of King Misuzulu.
It is common cause that there is no contender to the Zulu royal throne. Prince Madondo, who has been mooted as a possible contender, disavowed any claim to the throne or any intention to do so. As a consequence, Prince Misuzulu remains an undisputed successor to the Zulu throne.
The application brought forward by 2 princesses challenging the validity of the will has been suspended for now.
The applicants are directed to institute an action challenging the authenticity and validity of the will referred to in paragraph 1 above within 15 days of this order, failing which the relief granted in paragraph 1 of this order shall lapse. 4. The courts are reserved for the trial court.
Reacting to the news, Prince Zulu, Prince Misuzulu's brother, had this to say.
He is the undisputed king. We're happy about that. We're brothers and we're right behind him. We'll support him.
The Zulu royal house has been immersed in a succession battle since the untimely death of King Zwelithini. Royal spokesperson Prince Tulane Zulu says they welcome the judgment and are looking forward to the coronation.
We're looking forward to the coronation.
The King's regiments were also out in full force. They came to show support outside the High Court. A member of AmaZulu says the Zulu nation can now move forward.
Bantwana baseNdlunkulu siyacela ukuthi inkosi ayifakwe esibayeni. Siyacela inkosi ayifakwe esibayeni ukuze angabikho umuntu ozodlala adlalele odabeni lwesihlalo sobukhosi.
The big question now is when will the coronation take place? Lethiwe Mdluli, Pietermaritzburg.